Hello everybody, it's me, Final Chase, with more Let's Speedrun Super Mario Galaxy. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say right now is I recorded the rest of the episodes. I'm not going to say how many parts are left, but I'm just going to say I recorded the rest of them, and this is probably going to be the last thing you're going to see with my crappy Dazzle capture card. That thing is horrible. Yeah. Got my HD PVR, my component cables. I'll never be... Okay, I'll rarely be using my Dazzle from here on out. Only for things that I can't really get component cables for, so like my PS2, technically not my GameCube, since that has backwards compatibility. I don't own a PS3, so I can't do that with PS2. Oh, jeez, it's so nice. It's so nice having that, which is so much better. Actually, pretty much anything would probably be better than this. I mean, yes, it does work, but if you're doing something like a really good quality, then you're doing something that pretty much should be in HD, it's not gonna work. And the thing I should have gotten probably before all that is Xbox component cables. So I have both stuff for the Xbox 360 and for the Nintendo Wii/GameCube for the HD PVR. I probably need to pull out my old Nintendo Wii so I can actually play GameCube games, because oddly enough, a new Nintendo Wii doesn't have GameCube ports. Or do they? I don't even know. I wish I knew. Because if so, I haven't found any. Anyways, these screws, yeah, those nuts and bolts, yeah, that's reminiscence from Super Mario Bros. 3. No, I love that game, but don't expect a Let's Play of it. I loved it, but it was one of those games where I loved it, but I could never do very good at it. Actually, probably for any of the older ones, beyond Super Mario World. I love them, but I'm not very good at them. I mean, yeah, I can play them, but I don't feel confident enough. How about that? Based on that. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this spot quite well, because there's a purple coin mission revolving around this one. And hope you don't die. Oh yeah, big tip here, especially for the purple coins. Don't think you have to stay on the current platform you're on. You can wait if you're stuck on like a stationary platform like this one over here. You can stay on it, and in case of like the platform leaves, there's another one that comes through, so don't worry. Which makes the purple coin mission in particular much more bearable. Especially at this part here, because there's a lot of purple coins there. And you can shoot those bullets with star bits and get coins out of them. I just don't care enough, perfectly honest. Okay, now, and this is where your controls get a little bit wonky. I don't get why they get this bad, but basically in order to go forward on the platform, you move up. So, like, you would normally up, and that's that kind of confusion, and I about die. And then I do a weird trick, and then get hit by a bullet. And glitch kills me. Or I was supposed to fall off there. I don't know which one of the two, but there's a checkpoint that was probably that was like 5 seconds away at tops. It was barely any distance. How long was that ago? How long was that? How much time I lost? I lost more time by falling than anything, rather than getting back to that point. So yeah, this is pretty easy. Well, actually no, Dreadnought's probably the hardest or second hardest galaxy of the game, really. Mainly for the first two missions and the purple coins, and also the hidden mission, which people find very annoying. I'll be honest, what I did there with that one, with the hidden star, was quite interesting. I didn't think I would actually do as well as I did on that, to be honest. Oh, this comet. This comet's a fun one. As in, oh my god, this one can cheat you out of a victory. Oh, and by the way, I know, again, I shouldn't record ahead of time, but I have component cables and I can get rid of a really crappy TV that's in my room. It's very heavy too, and I can put in a much lighter, much better TV. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing. I kind of did that. You've probably seen some of the videos that I would be using for using the HD PVR on. Trust me, it makes even this look really bad. But, then again, it even kind of sucks, especially when transferring to YouTube quality, compressing the video, making sure it's not like 5 gigabytes huge. It's still like a gigabyte, which is a bit insane, and I need to figure out how to compress that even better, and I need a better editing program. Seriously, I need like Sony Vegas or something. But I don't have the money for Sony Vegas. I'm a college student, what do you expect? I mean, seriously, what do you expect of me? In reality, I probably need to go close out a bank account, because I haven't used it in a year, and they're going to start taking money away from it. Probably should go get that back and close it. Okay, now be careful on this pole over here. The game can cheat you out by throwing a fireball, like right there. Right whenever you land on the platform, there's no way you can avoid it. Seriously, there is no way you can avoid it. Also, my suggestion, take out one of the Magic Koopas. There, not both. Because, Camilla can... That's her name, right? She can spawn more in. But she'll only spawn more in if there's no more left. And really, the Magic Koopas are just a huge annoyance, and... Seriously, if you follow my plan, just keep moving around, you're going to be okay, unless you get stuck in a corner. Or make a bad jump. It's typically one of those two. Like that one. Yeah. Oops. At this point, I was kind of worried, oh god, if I'm getting a game over. Now, I didn't get a game over in this at all. If I did get a game over, I probably would have just re-recorded. But I didn't. And also, by the way, the only times I re-recorded was whenever I wasn't really in the mood to record, and I just didn't feel very good. There are times where that happens, and then other times where my computer crashed. That was my old computer, by the way. That crashed. This computer is much better, and can actually do it a lot. Now, there was also something I wasn't sure about when I saw this. I think I may have only hit Camilla 3 times, actually, though I'm gonna count here. This is gonna be 2 here coming up. I wasn't sure because it seemed oddly quick on the second section. Okay, well there was 2 there. Okay, then something the stupid Magic Koopas, that was the only thing that killed me last time. One bad jump with a fireball. See, like, how often the fireballs just, like, stay there? I mean, it's a bit crazy. Okay, so here's gonna be 3. Okay, so I just did hit for that quickly. Okay, so there you go, that was my question, because I accidentally forgot about the 3rd hit that I got there really quickly. Yeah... I had a gigantic free period to record all this, so I decided to record as much as possible. Let's just say I recorded a bunch. Yes. Okay, there was that mystery, because I remember thinking, like, wait, did I hit her 4 times or not? It's like one of the few bosses that takes more than 3 hits. Yes, I know, a boss in a Mario game takes more than 3 hits. Is there like some kind of fascination with the number 3 in the Nintendo universe? I mean, seriously, there's a lot of times where you have to hit something 3 times. I mean, a lot. Okay, 12 stars left, 6 are in Melty Molten. Let's at least... No, okay, I'll go to Dreadnought, finish off Dreadnought. Start getting comets there. And I know Boy. So there's a few here. There's one left in Deep Dark. A couple left in Dreadnought after this one. Most of the rest are in Multi-Molten, which is going to be pretty much the rest of this video here coming up and the next, mainly. So if you don't like Multi-Molten, well, you're not going to like the next video, or this one, really. But we have the Revenge of the Topman Tribe, which aren't any stronger. Seriously, they're almost weaker. And once again, I find that the enemies are much more difficult than the actual boss itself. You know, whenever you're not a good boss, whenever that's the case, or you're way more bark than bite. I don't know, it just seems kind of stupid that you're a boss of something and you can't do anything. I mean, seriously. Yeah, quick way of getting that one. I mean, yeah, you could jump on the top and he turns into kind of a spring, but that's boring. Backflip it up. Oh yeah, did I mention I love how Mario flies in this game? Well, from a launch star. I mean, that looks so awesome. I mean, come on, you can't deny it. Up, bullet. Yeah, once again, you can use a star bit, but I don't like throwing star bits around because I need them all. Oh, and at this point, I was also realizing I'm going to be short a lot of star bits, so I'm gonna go get some here soon. Probably should have to go farm some. So there's gonna be one time where I'm gonna be farming some star bits. I needed like another 400 or something because I was that far behind. Yep. Try not to get to this point where you have to spin constantly in order to avoid the lasers. Because it's not good. Because spinning makes your descent slower. Yeah, there's that gravity logic again in this game. As in, there kind of is, but isn't at the same time. Yeah, so the Topman tribes decided to invest in spikes. That's pretty much it. That's the only real difference with them. Oh, and this guy's still pathetic. Seriously, the only time I actually ever get hit, which is basically that. That's the only time I ever get hit by this guy. That's his allies doing that, not him. So if you really want to, just take them out, but I find it easier to ignore them. Seriously. They're this pathetic. Oh, and I figured out that you probably need to average about 50 star bits per in order to get what you'll, in order to get every entire star in the game, but it doesn't really work. But I get a star anyways because Topman's a pathetic loser in this game. I mean, seriously. It's a top. I think I've had trouble with, what, one boss in this game so far? And that was only because I hated the spring power-up that much. I refused to use it, even then. But yeah, it is quicker without it. I'm going to ignore the comet there for now. I'll probably get back to it. I'm almost out of comets, and I need to start the Multi-Molten Galaxy at least. At least starting the galaxy. Alright, so this one probably has the hardest mission in the game. I think, at least. Of all. The hardest. Okay, so basically it's this first mission, except you can't get hit this entire time. I am not kidding you with that either. So if that was the case, I would have died right there. It's a little insane to think about it. I had a lot of trouble with this galaxy. Especially that one mission. It's a Daredevil comet, of course. The purple coins here aren't really that bad. The Garden's purple coins, with the exception of one of them, really aren't that bad. They're pretty easy. Oh yeah, half the missions are in like the first mission, which is basically what a comet is, and the hidden missions here too, so you had to remember any of the missions in this game. Well, it'll probably be this one since 3 of the stars are kind of based around it. Yay for Ring of Starbits! That Hungry Limit there needs 80. But I need to get some of the base missions out of the way. Hidden missions don't really count too much. I wanted to probably get the Daredevil out of the way. This one, I'm pretty sure I do it this time. Actually, I'm near positive I do. Yes! Yes! Maybe I should invest into a tiny little box for my cat to sleep in. Because, I don't know, you might like a box. I need to get a bigger box for your cat. Like a little cardboard box, because cats love cardboard boxes, seriously. Well, another cat I have, which lives at my dad's house. Not going into any more detail beyond that. That cat loves boxes. Oh boy. Every time you get that cat a box, unless if the box breaks, she's probably in it. And that cat's actually a female. Almost all the pets I have typically are male. Which in reality probably isn't a good thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I've practiced this mission a bunch, so this one really doesn't feel that hard to me ever anymore. It's basically to the point where I can almost just do it blindfolded and be okay, but I don't really want to try doing things blindfolded literally while trying to play a game. Especially one that requires sight. Boy. I mean, if you kind of had a way that you could tell what you're doing, in a way, like... in a game like this, that wouldn't be possible. I mean, of course, because you have to watch what you're doing and make sure you don't fall into stuff and run into enemies. You kind of require sight for that. Because there's no way you can really tell. You can't really read Braille on a TV screen. But that odd topic aside, actually I think people with like disabilities and actually are able to overcome them and don't really care about it or can even make fun of it, I really am impressed by them, seriously. I mean, it's kind of a weird topic to talk about just because, especially in the middle of a molten galaxy, like of lava everywhere. A weird topic. Yeah. But seriously, if they don't care about their disabilities or learn to get around them, I mean, I think that's really impressive. And honestly, don't even care about it. Which is why I've gone through something called Katawa Sojo, which is a visual novel. That's what it would be called, right? Visual novel? Pretty sure it would be. Yes, I know. Perfect material to be talking about while collecting a bunch of stars. Yeah. Might as well get this hidden mission out of the way. I don't like this hidden mission. This one's annoying. I'll explain why I don't like this one. Right now, actually. Quite easily, the main reason why is because even if you do get the star, it's not always guaranteed you're going to get that star. Mainly because there is a, what? Because you're in a tiny box with a boo and one of those pokey guys. It's not an actual pokey. It's one of the ones that are typically in water. Geez, I have no clue what it's called. Shoot, why can't I figure out the name right now? Whatever. Not a big deal. But they both chase you the entire way through, and even after you get the star, the porky guy is still there. The pokey, whatever you want to call it. I have no clue what they're called. Sorry. Yep. Turn it on the fire. Oh, and by the way, I don't like you, crab. I don't like crab legs. Though I have been starting to like seafood more. Though seafood still isn't really my favorite. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm really going after starbits now. Like, I'm almost going out of my way to get starbits. It's getting to the point where I'm going to start needing them badly. Because I still need, like, another, like, 800. Yeah, 800. So I kind of was thinking I probably should just go farm for it. So, like I said before, there's two places to really get a bunch of star bits. That'd be either Honey Climb or Sling Pod. I'm gonna say it right now, I prefer Sling Pod, just because of you can kind of instantly kill yourself and get an easier opportunity to get more star bits. Like, okay, so the objective here is to hit the switch in the middle, of course, as I'm kind of doing. Yep, and get hit by the boo. Yeah, make sure they are both out of the way, or else they will annoy you. Yep, there it is. There's that thing. Yep, and there we go. And now to at least get rid of one of these two annoyances. Obviously, the way to take out a boo is shine some light on them. And there it goes. Now, as you can tell, that guy there is still around, and he will still chase you. And, by the way, the gravity is very annoying here because of it. He will constantly chase you, and you have to time that spin right, or else... And it's typically that part that kills me. Is because I can't time the water faucet spewing out water with my jumps on the spring. And sometimes you have to run around a bit more and get him out of the way. 111 stars, huh? I need about another 700. Well, let's get this one out of the way. Probably need to spend a couple minutes at the getting star bits. I'm trying to figure out when I should do that. When do I do that? Do I do that at the end of this episode? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I think after this one, I go immediately to do that. So, I mean, once again, not really that bad on the amount of stars I get in this mission. In this episode, I mean. What I start at, like 106 or something, and the last couple are really difficult and long, typically. Like, I'll be honest, I was kind of impressed with how many stars I had in, like, episode 5. What was that, 47? Or was that 46? Pretty sure it was 47. Because I think there was 3 episodes where I only got... There's 3 episodes where I got 10 and, like... Or 4. Yeah. That means on average, a mission lasted 3 minutes for me. That was including going into the galaxy, choosing the star, and getting there. To start the mission. That means some of them took even less than 2 minutes. Well, some of them took even less than 3 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of insane. So, yes, I'm a little impressed with how quick I can go through this game now, all things considering. And it's kind of impressive just kind of looking back and just kind of seeing, like, how well you did or what you can do to improve, because even watching this, I feel like I can improve somewhere. Yeah, I know that it's cheesy and cliched, but it's true. Sometimes that stuff is true and you don't really think about it, or you just blow it off like it's annoying and cliche. But I think that's why I like it. Because it's actually true for the most part, not always. I mean, obviously there are things that aren't true. Oh, and I nearly died there. I mean, obviously I could try making this into a no-death run, and I would probably lower this down to about, I don't know, I'd probably be finishing up the game by this point if I did it, if I actually completely tried to make no deaths at all. First of all, that would be completely ridiculous, and I would hate to die right now. So I don't even care, and don't worry about that, you have 99 coins there, the last one is there. And by the way, my heart was beating like crazy here. Oh, and by the way, if you get there without 100 coins, that robot will kill you. Like, all he will say is like, oh, better luck next time, and then he kills you. Well, he doesn't literally kill you, but Mario just gets mad and dies or something. Like, he rages so badly, something happens. I don't know. I don't know how lives really are calculated in this. Okay, so I do decide to go get some star bits because I need 1,600. Okay. I remember I was just double checking, make sure I needed that. So the goal is getting about 700 star bits. Are getting very close to it. In Super Mario Galaxy 2, you're pretty much forced to grind for star bits. If you take a bit more time and actually go get star bits, I mean, actually collect star bits during the game more often than I do, then actually make it more of a focus, you probably don't have to do this then. You'll probably get enough throughout the game and be okay. Unfortunately, sometimes if you're rushing through a mission, you sometimes sequence break through quite a bit of star bits. So, oh yeah, by the way, the rest of this is me collecting star bits. This is still the fastest way I think of personally to collect star bits. By the way, stop doing that, computer. It's my laptop, not my actual good computer. My laptop isn't very good. Processing speed is horrible. My actual computer tower trumps it by about 3 times. Though the graphics are slightly better. Yeah, this computer tower is worth, like, I think I've said before, but it was about $700, $600. I mean, it's obviously it's not the best computer. I am not gonna say that it's the best computer in the world. The best computers in the world are the ones people actually make themselves. I don't really want to try, personally, mainly because, 1, I don't have the time, and 2, I don't really know what I would be doing in the first place. By the way, major fail there, me. Well. So, I mean, I could just be quiet and just kind of stop here. I've been kind of considering kind of like what games to do next, and I think I've got a couple ideas that I could do for soon. I probably need to do something with, like, my subscribers and all that, you know? Something probably on the Xbox or my Nintendo Wii. Something online-based. Not Smash Brothers, just due to the fact that my old Nintendo Wii can't play it, and I think my new Nintendo Wii can't play GameCube games. Or, it can, but it doesn't have GameCube ports, which sucks. I hate that. That's my least favorite thing about the Nintendo Wii that I have right now. The old one still plays GameCube games. I don't know how it works. It's like half broken or something ridiculous. Okay, 332 star bits. I need just a few more, though in reality I probably could just get the rest and just kind of quickly go at it, but I don't really care. I'll just go get them here, since I'm here collecting a bunch of star bits at once anyways. Why not? Let's see here. Man, it would suck if I... In reality, I probably shouldn't have taken this long to actually go get all these star bits, and I messed up there for some reason. Kind of silly on my part. I don't know why I did that, really. Well, get myself some more star bits. In seriousness, if I actually did finish the mission now, I probably would have enough. I think I was half asleep while doing this part, or just bored out of my mind. Though, yeah, this is probably where a lot of death would happen, and... Well, this would probably be one of the few places where I'd intentionally die just to reset all the star bits. I think I actually do that, or ow, cat, stop it! Why do you get on me at the worst times? Oh yeah, bell. Ow, jeez, it actually hurt. Cat's claws are sharp. I need to dole him out or something. That or his weight is really doing it. He's in actual pounds, I think he's like 15 pounds. He's a big cat. I think I weighed him with me on it, and there was about that big of a difference. Let's see, in kilometers, that would probably be 8 kilos? That's a rough approximate, but That's probably wrong. Probably like 7 point something or something like that. I don't know. I don't know conversions off the top of my head like that. I mean, he's a big cat. Oh well. Okay, well, in reality, I probably shouldn't be continuing on too much further, but, well. I figured just one more try at it, it's perfectly fine. I just want to get these star bits and run with it. Yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't have done it, but oh well. Okay, focus on getting the star this time, me. There you go. I knew I could do it. Ha! Invisible star! But that is all the time for this episode. In the next episode, I will probably get most of the rest of the stars left. I mean, there's 8 left. I tend to get, like, 6 on minimum. What was the lowest I got? Was, like, in the first episode, 5? Only because it took so long. So, see ya.